Hi, I'm attorney Gregory Dell, and today I'm joined by attorney Alex Palamara, and we are going to discuss Crohn's disease and how it relates to short-term and long-term disability insurance claims. Now, Alex, Crohn's disease is a disease that affects millions of people every year, can be horribly disabling, but very often we get called by people who have this disease, and disability insurance companies are giving them a problem saying they're not going to pay, or they simply don't pay. What are the common reasons why you see that a disability insurance company doesn't want to pay a person who's saying they can't work as a result of their Crohn's disease?
Well, most of the denial letters that I review involving Crohn's disease, the insurance companies, no matter who it is, MetLife or Cigna or Unum, they seem to use the same formula for denying a person's case for Crohn's disease. Oftentimes they say that the person's employer can give them an accommodation of moving them closer to the bathroom or the restroom, and they think this will solve the person's Crohn's disease, like they figured out the solutions to the person's issues. But what I notice is that basically they're discounting all the other symptoms that go along with Crohn's disease. Beyond the 20 bowel movements per day, there's also the associated pain, the fatigue, the lack of concentration that all these issues bring up that prevent a person from being able to work an 8-hour-a-day job, 40 hours a week, that the insurance companies just discredit. I mean, they just discount. They say, here's a bathroom. Now, you can use the bathroom and work at the same time, but beyond just the bowel movements, there's a lot of other things associated with these cases, and that's just not enough. This is a disabling condition that they're not respecting enough, and that we're fighting every single day to get people back on claim for.
What's super frustrating for me is that I see these denials and I see these challenges from the insurance companies for people with this condition, and I say, well, what do you think? If they can just show up at work, that means they can be able to do the job? I mean, how is a person supposed to commit to saying, okay, there's going to be a meeting and we're going to meet for 30 minutes or an hour, or you got to go to this scheduled appointment at this time, or you have to go to this lunch appointment, and that person has to constantly be excusing themselves, often having incontinence types issues or control issues where they have accidents at work. It gets to the point where it's humiliating for the person who works there, and there's no way they can focus on their job because they're more thinking about themselves and how they're going to feel and control themselves versus the ability to do the job. So, a lot of the people who file a disability insurance claim have obviously, unfortunately, never dealt with this issue before, but they don't realize that the person on the other side is just looking at them on paper, doesn't get the opportunity to know who they are, sends their records to a nurse, maybe an in-house doctor if they're lucky, and they basically say, look, we looked at your medical records, it shows you have this condition, we see that you have meds, we see that you might have had surgery 6 months ago, you should be fine, you should be able to work, sit near the bathroom like you said, and you'll be fine. And we know that that's just not the way it works, and that we've worked with hundreds of claimants to be able to work with their doctor and the claimant to be able to prove to the insurance company why you're disabled from Crohn's disease. So if you have this condition and you're considering filing a claim or your claim has been denied, feel free to call us. We'll provide you with a free consultation and we'll let you know right away whether or not we can assist you.